Hello and welcome back to another video. I am so happy you're here. I hope you are doing well. Today I have a super long video for you guys. It has tons of cleaning, lots of chit chat, Bible study, a recipe, a coffee recipe, and so much more. So I hope you guys like it and you stick around to the end. Hi guys, good morning. Today I have a deep clean for you guys of our house. There's a bunch of stuff that just like randomly needs done, and I'm hoping I have the motivation to finish it today or maybe over multiple days. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling very motivated right now, so I'm hoping that we can get most of the stuff done. But I got up this morning, washed my face, took my vitamins, and I did not feel like eating breakfast, but I'm trying to be better about that. So I had a banana and peanut butter, especially because I want to like go today. Like I want to get a bunch of stuff done around the house. And then I just like chugged a bunch of water. I've been noticing that when I don't take my morning coffee, I actually have enough energy. And when I do have my morning coffee, because I have the energy, it just makes me jittery and like gives me anxiety, and I start to like, you know, all the things. So if I wait until like 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon, or depending on when that afternoon like slump hits, it does wonders, and I can still like keep going, like with moderation of course, because rest is so important. You need to listen to your body, but doing that helps get like my motivation back, and I can still keep doing things, get dinner cooked and all of the things, and then I can just like relax after that. And I was worried that doing that would make me not be able to sleep at night, but I think because I wait until I'm so tired to have the coffee just gives me like a boost for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I crash anyways. So it actually has been working out. So plus I heard that caffeine like right when you wake up is not good. Like your body needs that natural cycle to like wake itself up, so you don't become or become dependent, which caffeine is just addictive anyways. So but yeah, so all that to say, I've been drinking lots of water this morning so I can make sure my body has energy that it needs. But I was just doing my Bible study. I think I showed you guys that. I just got this morning devotional. I've been looking into it. There's a girl, Michelle Reed, on YouTube. She is really great. She has a lot of like days in my life and vlogs and stuff like that, but she's also a Christian, and she talks about that. And she has this book. It's not her book, but she recommended it. It's My Utmost for His Highest. And through my church, we talk about like false teachers a lot, and like not falling into their traps, just because it's so prevalent. Like today's culture and world, like it's just going down a bad path. It always has been, but it's just gotten really bad. And so I didn't want to just go and buy a devotional, especially because devotionals, people use them as replacement for scripture, and it's not a replacement. It should just be like an addition to like get your mind moving and get you into your Bible. So I was just kind of hesitant on it, and I had it in my Amazon cart for a while, and then my husband's Eric, he surprised me with it, and I was so excited. So I reached out to some girls to like check to see if this book was good or all of that, because he had bought it for me, and they said that they had heard good things and all of that. So I have been doing it for about 5 days now. It is very good, like so good. So what I do is, like, there's like a scripture at the top, and then there's scripture like within it with the man who is like kind of explaining like his point of view on the scripture. And I will go through and I'll look up all of the scriptures, like starting with the top one, or if something piques my interest like in the paragraph part, I will go and read that. So today the one that stuck out to me was, so the little paragraph down here says, "Are you going with Jesus? The way goes through just like a city, through the city gate and on the outside of the camp." And I was like, you know, that doesn't make any sense to me, the outside of the camp of a city. So I looked it up, and it's kind of talking about like, are you going with Jesus when things are hard or when they're easy? Like when they're easy, are you just sliding by with the culture that you see, like the secular world outside? Or are you still true to Jesus and letting Jesus shine? Or is it only in the bad times that you're like really needing him when you need him all the time? So, but in my Bible, that was Hebrews 13:13 is what he was referencing to. And it says, Jesus, so wait. The bodies of animals offered on the Day of Atonement were not eaten but burned outside the camp. Jesus, who was the ultimate atoning sacrifice, was similarly crucified outside the gates of Jerusalem. Figuratively, believers must join him outside the camp of the world, no longer being a part of its unholy system and practices. By extension, this would also depict the departure from the Levitical system. The uncommitted Hebrews needed to take the bold step of leaving that system and being outside the camp of the old covenant of Israel. So I just thought that was so good. Like, are you really like willing to take that bold step in your faith and live outside the normal and to be that different or weird or religious person? Like, are you, if you're like a true believer, are you willing to do that? And I think it's just a good question for all of us to ask ourselves, like, where are you? What are your priorities? Are you putting God and Jesus at the top of your priority list all the time? Or is it just like when you need him or when it's convenient for you? Because that might be something that you need to work out. I don't know, it was just interesting to me. And it like helps you check yourself, like, do I do those things? Do I need to fix that? Is he a priority in my life? So it's just like, it's just an interesting thought to me. So I've been rambling long enough, but I wanted to share that because I just thought it was so interesting. So anyways, I do have a bunch of random chores today. I have like a whole list, and maybe I'll read them to you in the voiceover because I don't have the list in front of me right now. But just like those fall deep cleaning things that always just need done. I want to really dust our blinds. I've noticed that they've gotten bad and like pretty dingy, like they need wiped too. Like the handle that I turn every morning, I noticed in the kitchen one that it was dirty, like there was something on it, which doesn't surprise me. I never wipe those down. Like, do you wipe those down? Like, I don't think anyone does. So that needs done. Like the sides of the doors that you touch, like where the handle is, those need done. I want to wash all of our like throw blankets. There's a bunch of stuff there. I have a whole list, but I really want to get started. I'm gonna get ready, and because I'm starting to get tired just sitting here reading, it's very relaxing, but I need to get some things done. So I'm gonna be ready, put some cleaning clothes on, and we're gonna get started. So I am changed, ready to go into some cleaning clothes, just something comfy. But I do want to say that I'm doing this deep cleaning. I am not doing my weekly routine of like vacuum, wipe things down. This is just solely going to be those like nooks and crannies that I don't get to all the time. I have a I'm pretty good about my weekly routine, that things just need done, like the vacuuming and the wiping of things down and the dishes and all of that. But like today I want to okay, so today I want to like vacuum out the couches. I want to vacuum the couches. I want to dust the blinds with my vacuum. All of those things that I just don't get to on a weekly, monthly basis. This is really going to be things that I just don't get to. So we are going to be cleaning all the nooks and all the crannies today. So I hope you're up for it. And I hope this video doesn't get too long, but we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to chit chat with you guys while I cleaned. I know I'd already been talking so much, but I wanted to talk a little bit about like simple living and things like that. And today was actually supposed to be, or like the day I was cleaning, it was supposed to be like just a normal cleaning day. And because I didn't have that much to pick up and I didn't have that much to do, I was able to do my cleaning so fast and so simple. And that's just from a few years of just getting rid of a bunch of stuff and realizing what I really need, and not necessarily living a minimalist lifestyle, but a more minimal, functional, essential lifestyle. Just simple living with what you need and nothing else. It just makes it so much easier to clean and like prioritize time with my family, because not necessarily that a minimalist home means that it's always clean, but that it's easy to clean and it's easy to pick up. There are still messes, but they are easier messes to clean up because I'm not spending a bunch of time just tidying and doing the surface level cleaning, because I already have all that done on like a daily basis or weekly basis or whatever it is. And it's just so much easier to be able to prioritize other things as well. So I love this reusable duster. It's actually a Norwex duster, so you can either dust it with the I don't know what to call it, like the green part of it, wet or dry. I really like using it just a little bit wet because I feel like the dust just sticks better. And you can actually bend it to all different shapes, so that's how I'm going to clean my bedroom fan later. My bedroom fan was absolutely disgusting, and once I cleaned that, I actually had to stop dusting with it because it was just so gross that I couldn't dust anything else. So, and then you'll see here, this is the only part of the living room I actually vacuum because I don't move these on a weekly basis. It's just honestly too much work. I'm too lazy. And so while I was deep cleaning, I wanted to do the things I didn't normally do. So I moved those and I did not vacuum the rest of the house. So this is a very, very long video and you are almost 20 minutes in, so I am so thankful. And if you are here and you're starting to get bored, put me on in the background and get some motivation to clean that room or do the one thing on your list that has been absolutely driving you nuts. Some of these things are the things that have been driving me nuts. The dust on the blinds every morning when I open and every night when I close them, I see all the dust, and so it felt so good to get this done. So clean along with me, get that one annoying, tedious task done that will change your whole day, and you will just feel so light and free and very productive. I also wanted to show you guys the accessory that I was using with my vacuum. It was this one, and this just came with my vacuum. We had these blinds since we've moved into this house, but I didn't know like how I was going to clean them, so this has worked really well ever since we moved in. I've done this quite a few times now, and so I don't know, there's just something about the attachment or the suction power of the vacuum, I don't know what, but it just works so well. So the next thing that we're going to clean is something that has been driving me nuts for weeks or months. I don't even remember how long, but every time I looked at it, it just made me so irritated, is this like front part of the oven. I don't know what it is about this, but it just collects all the crumbs, and if I drip like egg yolk for making eggs or something in the morning, like it just gets so gross, and yeah, it's terrible. But I'm using a toothbrush here because I was being, again, too lazy to go get a Q-tip from upstairs. Q-tips work a lot better, but this definitely did the job, so I was happy with it. So this is about the halfway point of this video, so I know anyone rarely makes it to the end of videos, so if you made it halfway, thank you so much for sticking around. This is a good video to just put on in the background when you're cleaning and cleaning your room or whatever it is, just to keep you going, keep you moving. And so I want you to leave a purple heart emoji in the comments if you made it this far, because I am just beyond thankful. And if you like videos like this, definitely hit the subscribe button and the like button and the bell if you want. It doesn't cost anything for you, and it helps me out so much. Okay, so my battery died. I pretty much just dried all of these so that when these dry, I can put them in here. So they look so much better. So that's that drawer. And then this drawer, I didn't throw these in just because I think I washed them already in the dishwasher last time. And then I just put those back because they didn't need washed. But this will be ready for silverware. And then I just drained all that, rinsed them off, and put them out to dry. So they can do that out here. It looks crazy, but it's worth it. So I can't wait to put them back though. So much better. So I remember the only thing that I forgot to do was I forgot to vacuum behind the fridge, and then I think that's the only thing I have left other than laundry. The throw blankets are taking a lot longer than I expected. I think it still probably has like 10 minutes left unless it's finishing right now. But then I have 2 more loads after that for the shower curtain, and then I have like a fabric shower, what is it? It's a shower curtain, but it goes on the inside of the tub instead of it being plastic. I just bleach it like every month and wash the shower curtain when I do that, and the rugs and stuff. So that's 2 loads right there, plus I have blankets, plus I have pillows, so just a bunch of laundry. So, and I have to put these away, but they need to dry. So I'm going to vacuum behind the fridge, continue on the laundry, but I want to show you what I'm making for dinner. I'm gonna do barbecue chicken sandwiches with corn and like a salad or green beans or something, and super simple. I do it like the most laziest way you probably could. I'm not a cook or anything, but I just thought maybe it'd give you an idea for dinner. But before that, I also want to make a healthy, it was like a pumpkin cream cold brew I saw on Pinterest over iced coffee, and I really want to try that because I'm trying to be better about sugar. I tried that last week and it did not end well. I think on Sunday I had like a piece of pie and like 2 of these, like my grandma calls them like whoopies. Oh, so good. Terrible decision, but we're trying to do better. So I want to try to make this because I don't know, we'll see. But the only thing is it calls for cream for it to be like frothed, and I only have almond milk, so I really don't know how it's going to work out, but we are definitely going to give it a try because it's almost time for coffee. It's 12:30, and I usually try to wait later in the day to do this, but I think after I vacuum out the behind the fridge, like underneath it, and get to it, I think it'll be closer to 1. So let's get going so I can have some coffee. Okay, so the only thing I don't have is the oat milk, which I should have gotten, and I have cinnamon instead of pumpkin spice seasoning, but I do have pumpkin. So I don't know, we're gonna see. Choose your cold brew of choice. Maple syrup, always do pure or local. I wish I could have grabbed local, but I didn't have time. And then for your pumpkin, make sure the only ingredients is pumpkin. See if it'll focus. Okay, there. Only ingredient is pumpkin, which I wish I could have got organic too, but it is what it is. So let's give this a try. Okay, so I am a tad bit nervous because, sorry, the washer is going, but because the pumpkin smell like sweet potatoes and not pumpkin. It did get pumpkin, right? Like, it says pumpkin. I don't know. I have never opened a can like this of pumpkin. I only eat pumpkin pie that other people make. But, alright. Like, it smelled good. Like, it looks okay. It's definitely not like frothy because I didn't have the right milk. I'm very prepared for this to like be terrible. Let's try. It's not bad. It's actually really not that bad, and I bet if you made it with oat milk and the pumpkin spice seasoning, that would be good. I do get a hint of like sweet potato, just a little bit, but the rest is, it's like, if I would have, like, I'll definitely make it again with oat milk, and I think I'm gonna try to get some pumpkin spice seasoning because that's what it called for. So actually very good, and I feel like it's decently healthy because you can add as much sugar as you want. Like, I added more maple syrup than she did just because I have a sugar issue right now. It's really not bad. Alrighty, let's clean this up. I think actually before I clean it up, I think I'm gonna make Zarek one for when he gets home because I think he would want to try it. So I'm gonna make another one and we'll see if that one's better, but I'm gonna save it for him for when he gets home. Alright, I have that in the oven and it's actually only, let's see what time it is, 1:20, but my husband gets off work. He works first shift and then he has like 45 minutes at home before he has to go to school, and then he gets home from school at like late, so like he can either have it as a snack and then have like a full meal when he gets home. But I like to have it done that way he at least has an option because I don't want him to be hungry because he just worked a long hard day. We're gonna get back to cleaning while that's cooking. So my next thing is these shoes. So you can't see it right now, but I got a new bench. It's under all of these. You might have seen it in clips earlier. Sorry, the washer and dryer are running right now. But it is beautiful. I got it from TJ Maxx for $100. I didn't think you could find something better. Like, this is what I've been looking for. Most benches I have found have like a bar that goes across, and so I couldn't put a basket under there. But I mean, we have to fix this trim and stuff back here, but we used to have a built-in, which is why it stopped there, but this will just be so much better, I think. So I want to get this set up, but the thing is, before I do that, I want to go through my shoes. Zarek only has like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes. These are his nice tennis shoes. These are his work tennis shoes. He has boots and those sliders. He needs another pair just for like, he needs these for lawn care and then one for work because he works long days and sometimes he can wear tennis shoes. So, but the main issue is mine. So I want to go through these now. So pretty much I want to go through my summer shoes because they're the ones that I've been wearing, and those are the ones that I know for sure, like, oh, I didn't wear these at all, I didn't even think about them, because a lot of the shoes I have I like, but I don't wear them, or I just don't go for them. They're up in my closet, I forget about them, there's no point in having them. So some of these shoes are like shoes I really do need, and some of them I used a lot, and some of them I need new of, like my tennis shoes. We stained our deck at the beginning of the summer, like in May, and I just completely demolished them. But these are good for work. Like I work in a retail shop, but it's like, it's not a like clothes retail shop or anything, so these are perfect for that. But I need like a nice pair of tennis shoes for when like we want to go for, I don't know, to Cedar Point, but I want walking shoes that are like still comfy, because like I love my Adidas. These are so comfy, but these are like more like shopping shoes, I would call them. Like we're not like walking miles and miles, and like you just want to look cute tennis shoes and still be comfy. And my Vans, I know people say they get more comfortable, but unless I'm just wearing them like casually, like over to a friend's house, or sorry, I just got loud, over to a friend's house or something, then like honestly they hurt my feet so bad. So I think I'm still in the process of breaking those in, but I don't know, we'll see. So I essentially want to figure this out because we have less space over here now, which is fine. I think over here I want to have Zarek eventually build something that goes from this wall to this wall, and like have a top place for shoes and then a bottom too. And I think over there I'm gonna do 2 baskets possibly. I don't know, he has such big feet. I don't even know if these, like, they're bigger than my head. Like really big. So I don't know if they're gonna fit in a basket, and he was telling me this the other day, he's like, I don't think my boots are gonna fit in a basket. Like I don't know if his tennis shoes will, I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. So let's just get to this because this washer is being loud. Really quickly, I'm gonna take all of these shoes up except for the ones I wear like to work. Except for the ones I go to work. And then if I wear them, I'm going to bring them back down so I know that I do wear them, because then I'll know like, oh, these aren't back down here, like I didn't really wear them. So let's get to it. Alright, so with that I have corn, and if you didn't know, you can put like a whole like stalk of corn, not a stalk, but like, what is it? Corn on the cob. You can put it in your microwave for 5 minutes with the husk, I think is what it's called, husk still on. And if it's unhusked, you can do it for 3 minutes. You just pop it in. It's like literally perfect with these and a salad. So whenever he gets home, he can have a full dinner if he wants, or just a snack and then dinner later. So while that was, after I like mashed it all up, I did vacuum and mop the floors. They're already dry and it feels so much better in here. Lit a candle. Everything just looks so good. So I'm so happy that all the dust is getting out, and yeah, I'm just so excited. So the last thing I think I'm gonna do today is find a basket for those shoes. So something under there. I think I have an old laundry basket that's still cute that I kept other things in, and I think it'll look okay under there, at least for now, so I can figure out what I want. So I think I'm gonna grab that and bring that up here, and that'll be it. Okay, so my camera did not record it, but I put the basket there. It's too wide, so you can clearly like see the shoes, but at least I'll know if this works. I don't know if it's going to, I don't know, we'll see. I think it looks nice, like if the basket was flush with like the width of the bench, but I don't know. But at least it's functional right now. I can figure out if it works, and we'll just go from there, I guess. So I think it feels so much better in here. Dust free, lint free. Everything is tidy and mopped, so feeling so much better. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I am sweaty, the house is clean, so I know that we got a lot done today, so much done. It's just crazy. And the thing is, like, you think like, oh, once I get this whole list done, like, I know, like, I don't need to do anything for a while. But like literally sitting here, I can see pictures I have taped to the wall and they need frames. So it's like, with a home, there's just, it's never done, but as long as there's progress, I think that's what matters. So I really try not to get hung up on perfection, that is definitely like my biggest flaw, is I want everything to be perfect. I want everything to be done. I want it to be like neat and tidy, and like sometimes that's just not how it goes. And I was doing better with like giving myself like realistic to-do lists, and I just lately I've been struggling with that. There's like so much that I want to get done that I feel like I just need to go all day, which, like, I will say, like, I am pretty active throughout the day, but at the same time, like, there's only so much cleaning you can do. There's only so much laundry, and that is okay. You need your rest, you need time with your family, and that's also like why I have my house so minimal, because like it is very minimal compared to some other people's houses, and to some other people's houses they might think I have a lot. So to each their own, but having less things in my home helps me be able to clean it and not spend all day cleaning it, or having to put aside family time, or visiting someone, or going out to eat, or just sitting and being with my husband. Like, that is why I do minimalism, or having less things, or functionalism, whatever you want to call it. Just having the things that matter in your home, and having time for the people who actually matter in those memories and those experiences. I think that is just like, that is what life is about. And I think having less things help you prioritize those things. So even though I spent all day cleaning today, and there's still things I need done, and I do have a pretty minimal lifestyle, it still just goes and goes and goes. There's just, the list just never ends, and I want you to know that that's okay. Even after all the things I did today, my list is still not completely checked off, at least for the home, and it never will be. There will always be something left to do. So as long as you do one day at a time, or one thing at a time, you make progress, I think that's all that matters. So I hope you guys got at least a little motivation from today's video, some ideas, but I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!